What up, guys? It's Avery back here with another video of Honest Judgment, and this time I'm going to be unboxing this Marantz Professional Pod Pack 1. So now what this is, it's a USB microphone that comes with a desk stand, which is this right here, which you could see. So pretty much you clamp this onto your desk and it's able to swivel with the microphone. So, you know, if you're not using it, you could just move it to the side or, you know, bring it closer to you. So that's great. That's an awesome thing. So I did find this off of Amazon, and I paid $24 with the taxing and the shipping and all that. So I paid $24. This used to be $17, and you know, I checked it again after I ordered it, which wasn't even you know, a full 12 hours, and then they actually raised the price again to up to $50 right now. So if you're able to get this microphone for, you know, less than 50 or even 40 or 20 range, I definitely recommend doing it, because there's this guy that I saw, because there's only, I don't know if this is a new microphone or it's a new product, or no, it was just really small, but I saw this YouTuber review it, and his name is Podcastage. So I'll link a description. I'll put a link in the description of the video on the review of this if you don't want to see mine, or you could see another person review it. But I am gonna do an audio test, and what you're listening to right now is the AKG P220, and then I'm gonna do another test where this is all set up, and you know, so compare them kind of. And you know, for a $20 microphone, I don't expect much, but from what reviews I've seen, it's a really great sounding microphone, especially if you want to get started off. I picked this up pretty much just so I could, I'm pretty lazy using the audio interface and stuff like that, and then sometimes I want to go over to my friend's house, and then I don't want to be bothered bringing my, you know, audio interface. I'd rather just plug into my laptop and then ready to go. So that's the reason I bought this, is because it's an extra microphone that's pretty affordable. I mean, it's really affordable, and then it's really great sounding. So without further ado, let's get on to this unboxing. And like I said, picked this up off of Amazon, 24 bucks in total. Actually, let's check out the box first. I would do it this way, but you can't see it. So I guess you could do it long ways. That doesn't really work. But yeah, so right here it just says Pod Pack 1. That's what it's called. There is no 2 unless they're going to come out with another version later. But it comes with a USB microphone, a broadcast arm, and then the cable, which is, you know, to connect to the PC and to your microphone. And so yeah, that's essentially what the product looks like, which is that image right there. On the back, it's pretty much the same thing, just telling you different, you know, instructions in different languages, telling you what it comes with, which it pretty much says in the beginning, or the front, I mean. And then right there, it's just another explanation of what it is. And then it shows a whole picture that you can't really see. And then the side is nothing. And then it's pretty much it. So let's just get into it. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this. I'm really excited. I think it opens this way, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about this thing. Excited to test it out. So it actually does come well packaged. I mean, look at that. So we'll start off with this right here, see what this is all about. So this is the desk clamp. So obviously, you know, you just unscrew it, and then yeah, pretty much, you know, just unscrew it, and then it'll go down, put it on your desk. The cool thing about this is it actually has, you know, it's not some like third-party company that's like doing this part. It's actually, you know, licensed by the company itself, Marantz. So, you know, I've never heard of this company. I was just looking at cheap microphones because I was considering getting the Snowball, but I just don't really like the way it looks. And, you know, but I got this for $20 cheaper. So, you know, here's the desk stand, and we'll just set that to the side. And here is the arm. And then, let me see, I had to rip this piece of tape right here. I've never actually had one of these, I don't know, boom arms or suspension arms. I've always wanted one, but, you know, now I got one for pretty cheap. So this actually comes with a little, like, zip tie type thing. and you just have to unravel this so you could, so I think a lot of people were comparing this one to the newer boom arm. That's like, I think it retails for, I think, $30 or $15. I don't remember. But yeah, so this is all metal as well. And then, so pretty much, when you clamp it, to your desk right here. So you would, right here, you would just, put this in, and then, just put it on your desk, and then put your microphone to this area, and then, just adjust it to however you want. So we'll just close this for right now, because I am gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do an audio test. So I will, show you the setup and all that, how it looks. So you just flip this up. We'll put the microphone down right here, and then I think it does come with like a little quick start guide. Set this to the side right here. So it comes with a little quick start guide telling you, what not to do, what to do, the warranty, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So it's pretty big. And then here's the quick start guide. So it's just pretty simple. So it's just explaining to you what it comes with, which is, the microphone, the stand, the desk clamp, the microphone holder, and then the USB cable. And it shows you little instructions like what exactly to do. So, they use pictures. It's really easy. It's not like IKEA where you're just like all confused. So that's awesome. So let's get to the microphone. So it does feel kind of hefty. I thought it was going to feel really plasticky right now, but maybe it will be once I open it. But it does have some weight to it. So it does feel plasticky, but that's just the outside. But the inside, it does actually seem solid. It has some weight to it. Even this is pretty plasticky. It's in itself right here. I wonder if you're able to buy a universal shock mount. I might try that. If I do end up buying a universal shock mount, I'll make an updated video saying that this works with this, because I do want one with a pop filter, because I saw one on Amazon that was like $14, and it comes with like the metal one that just puts right here, and then it comes with the shock mount, the universal one. But this is really plasticky. Super plasticky. And yeah, so is this. This one feels a little bit more solid, but this is pretty much what holds the microphone to this right here, so it's able to stand up while you're moving it. But the microphone itself, it does feel plasticky, but it also feels solid at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, it does feel kind of cheap on the outside, but not so cheap that like you would get something at the 99-cent store like that. But it does feel solid. I like that. So I'm actually excited for that. So I can't wait to hear how it sounds. But it does have some weight, like I keep saying. It does feel plasticky, but it does have, like, it feels solid. So we'll just put this back. Screw this back on. Did I put it on the wrong way? Yeah. Alright. So, and then obviously here's the cable. So ideally you just plug this in here and then plug it into any USB drive. I don't know if it works on USB 3, but I think it's just USB 2. It might work on 3, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'll just cut to me having everything set up, and then I'll do the comparison between the P220 by AKG, and then I'll compare it to this one right here. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is the AKG P220 condenser microphone, and obviously you guys have been hearing my videos with this microphone throughout the whole time, so it has a really clear sounding. I really love this microphone, even though it did set me back around almost $300, because like I said, it's not plug and play like the USB microphone that I just got. And this one you have to get additional things, which is the audio interface to power up the microphone, and then download all these drivers and all this stuff. But like I said, this is the P220 by AKG. Sounds perfect, amazing. And yeah, so let's get to the Marantz. Alright, so now you're hearing the audio from the Marantz, Pod Pack 1 microphone. And as you can see, I set it all up. It's clipped to my desk. So what the boom arm does is that you're able to be, really versatile with this thing. So obviously you can move it up and down. You can move it farther away. You can move it closer to however you want. So, so that's a really great thing to include with this microphone. I mean, in anything. I mean, you saw my other stand with my other, the AKG, and I do like that stand, but at the same time, it doesn't have as much, versatility that I could do with this. I could move it out of the way. I could do this. I could do that. This one is like on a heavy, like base. It's made of metal, and then I don't know. It just gets in the way sometimes, and so I can't really adjust the height of it. I mean, you could go higher, but you can't really go lower unless you're adjusting how the shock mount is and all that. But like I said earlier in the unboxing, is that I do want to see if I could buy a universal shock mount for this thing and a pop filter. I don't know how the popping sounds right now, and I don't know if you're able to hear the tapping on the desk, or me touching this right now. Obviously you're going to hear that, and it's going to affect the audio right here. But I just wanted to do a little test. I wanted to do a little test, comparing 100 to 200 audio setup compared to a $25 and less mic, if you could get it for that price. Like I said, you could get it, they raised the price of it in less than 12 hours to $50. I think I checked it again, it was like $47. So it's like really fluctuating right now, because I don't know if this is a new microphone, like I said, but it is getting pretty really decent reviews from people who are interested in the market for this cheap microphone. Not saying that it's like really bad. I mean, obviously you could hear the difference between the AKG and then this one, but I feel like it's a really solid sounding microphone for the price, and I definitely would recommend this if you can find it for that price range. I mean, but if you're gonna spend $50 or whatever, might as well just get the Blue Snowball Ice, because it's it's more reliable and all that, unless you like the way this sounds. And if you could find it for less than $50, and it also comes with a more flexible to your how you want to set it up, compared to the Blue Snowball, which is just like a desk microphone stand, where this one you could just move it all over the place. But yeah, hopefully this gives you a clarification what two different microphones sound. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.